We lost James now. We keep losing people today before we go on the air. Hola,
The last show of
amigos.
the year is a disaster.
It's a disaster. My name is Pedro Boyd. The beard is gone. For anyone who saw me last week, the beard is gone. I un-Santa Claused myself. The beard is gone.
No ho ho ho.
No. Welcome, and we have with us all the way from it did not work.
Cal Boca Vista.
There we go. And
Florida.
And apparently he's Cyclops angry. It's James the Extreme Sarno. How are you?
I am doing well, my friend. I am doing well. How you doing? Actually, Merry Christmas to both you and Zeus. Happy holidays, my brothers.
Right.
It is. We are on the third day of Christmas, I believe. We're on the third day of Christmas. So for those who know, they know. And thankfully, I have not been struck by lightning, even though I've been annoying this person all week. It's the God of Thunder, Zeus King Dark. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Glad to be here.
All right, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
But I am not.
Good stuff.
I am not buying the new Four Horsemen T-shirt.
That shit is atrocious.
T-shirt.
Oh my god,
Zeus,
Horseman.
you ruined it for us. Horseman. That's all I can see now. Horseman.
Where's the original design shirt? What happened to that shirt?
They have it. They sell that too.
Because that shit, that other thing's atrocious.
It's terrible.
They need Zeus to redesign it, and then they'll steal it.
Zeus, you got to redesign that shirt, man.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
And then they'll steal it from Zeus without giving credit, and then but then you'll have a shirt. See that?
Yeah, but then Zeus will light their headquarters on fire with a bolt of lightning, so it'll be good.
Do y'all know how many times Bean has had his art like stolen for T-shirts by various people? It's like happened quite a bit to Bean. Like,
really?
His art's been stolen quite a bit for T-shirts.
No bueno.
It's pretty crazy. Shout out to Bean wherever he be. Well, I know where he is, but
he's sleeping right now. You know he's
sleeping. He probably is sleeping. Yes. What's up? It's been a week. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, all that stuff came and went. And the year is wrapping up. It's our last Markout Mania of the year. We're on episode 297, by the way.
It's crazy.
Wow.
We're 3 episodes from 300. Oh, I guess if we do 300, it has to be like, this is 300. But,
this is
Mania.
Mania.
Yeah, there we go. This is Markout Mania.
Guys, Zeus kicked me in the chest and I fall into a well.
We need to say it. We need to say it with a Boston accent, so it matches the Christopher Nolan stuff.
Yeah,
this is Markout Mania.
This is Sparta.
Sparta.
Sparta by the car at the bar.
Oh no, it's the Cyclops. Give us some chowder. I can't do Boston. Chowder.
Oh, chowder.
So what's going on, and how is everyone's Christmas? And Echo Gate Studios in the house says, Merry Christmas to the boys. Hope you weren't on the naughty list and forced to watch Ronnie Garvin matches this year.
Right up the gate.
Fun, boy.
B. Brian Blair, Merry Christmas, buddy. Yeah, it was, just family and more family, and you want to punch people in the neck, but you promised people that you wouldn't. So family.
Punch people in the neck.
But other than that, I saw SmackDown last night. I had a good DJ set last night. It's been a wild 2025. Wild one. In and out of hospitals, playing, fucking watching good wrestling, watching shit wrestling, then watching shittier wrestling.
James, I thought about you last night because
Mhm.
I saw that what you fantasy booked came to pass last night. Carmelo Anthony
Oh yeah,
beat
Carmelo Hayes. Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes. Sorry,
Mhm.
yeah. A basketball player jumped
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. Fuck Carmelo Anthony. Was he still in the Knicks? No. Yeah. Carmelo Hayes beat Ilya Dragunov, and actually it was a very good match for the U.S. Championship. And guess who happened to be in the building at the same time? Trick Williams, Trick Willie style.
Just so you predicted the whole thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, no, I'm going to say this. Don't overbook it. Don't get stupid with it. Don't get ridiculous. Let them two do what they do. It was a proven formula. It already worked at NXT. Just let it run it back. Don't fuck it up. That's simple.
I mean, there are people that will not let it be.
I know.
But the person who was most guilty of not letting things go a natural, logical way is gone. So maybe it will unfold.
Hopefully. I mean, don't mess it up. Just it worked in NXT. Everybody ate it up. Just run it back. That's all. Over the
Now,
US strap. Yeah.
Disclaimer: when James says everyone ate it up, keep in mind he's talking about a very small sample size of wrestling fans who are watching NXT.
Well, the NXT people who were watching, the NXT people ate it up.
Yes.
The NXT fans ate it up. There weren't very many NXT fans going, "Oh, this angle sucks. I don't like their matches. This is no good." I didn't hear any of that.
But you got to remember, the NXT audience is not the same as the wider WWE audience. So things can play out differently because.
Yeah, I know they got to make it more sports entertainment easy. Sports entertainment, whatever.
James, are you sure you don't want to be watching the Snowman show? Or
no, I'm not watching that shit. Actually, funny story. The fucking Lux invited me down tonight to watch Blood and Guts or whatever it is. Ends World or World's Ends or whatever the show is tonight. I was like, no, I'll pass. Thanks.
Is that tonight?
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know. What's it called? World's End?
I don't know. World's End.
Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
AEW end show that's going to suck. I don't know.
Let me see.
I have no clue.
I'm going to look it up.
Who cares?
Now, I'm going to look it up.
Swerve Strickland and Adam Page are on the same page, on the same side against MJF and, Adam Page, who everybody loves, which I'm still trying to figure out because nobody loved him when he was in New Japan.
He's it's at the Now Arena in Hoffman Estates, Illinois.
That's a
Peg movie, World's End.
Yeah. I thought it. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was the one about the bars, right?
Yeah, the beer crawl and
where they're wrestling at, Pedro?
Say, Hoffman's Estate, Illinois.
Wow, a hotbed of professional wrestling.
I mean, is it like a part of Chicago? I have no idea.
I have no clue.
Okay.
They couldn't book a damn. They couldn't book a damn burnout Pizza Hut in the city of Chicago.
I've heard of Chicago. I've been to Chicago. I've never been to that place, so I don't know.
I didn't plan on running down the show, but I got to run down the show now. So in the dark matches, I say dark matches, it's probably the pre-show. You got Sisters of Sin, which is Julia Hart and Sky Blue versus Hyan and Maya World. You have Eddie Kingston versus Zach Gibson. Zach Gibson was from that one tag team from NXT UK, right, James?
Yeah.
Was he the bald one, or was he the one with hair? Okay, he was the bald one.
I think it's the bald one. It's the bald one.
Okay, then on the actual show, you have a match. This is why I had to mention this, because I did not make up this title. I just want to stress this again. I did not make up this title. This match is called Mixed Nuts Mayhem. At a Mixed Nuts Mayhem match, whatever that is, you have Cesaro, Daniel Garcia, Willer Utah, and Marina Shafir versus Roderick Strong, Tony Storm, Mark Briscoe, and Orange Cassidy. But yeah, Mixed Nuts Mayhem. That was why I had to read this, because I was like, what is a Mixed Nuts Mayhem?
Mixed Nuts Mayhem.
Continental Classic semifinal. Okada versus Takeshita. If Okada loses, he will lose both the Continental and Unified Championship, immediately vacating the Unified title and guaranteeing a new Continental champion in the final. And the
What
other
is this convoluted bullshit?
I don't know. The other semifinal is Kyle Fletcher versus John Moxley. And then you're going to have the final for the thing. So whoever the winners face off in the final. Then Darby Allin versus Gabe Kidd. And then a Chicago street fight for the AEW World Tag Team titles versus Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn. Babes of Wrath defend the women's tag team titles against Mercedes Moné and Athena. Christine Botchlander versus Jamie Hayter for the women's title. And then a 4-way match. Samoa Joe versus Swerve Strickland versus Hangman Page versus MJF. This is MJF's Casino Gauntlet Championship contract cash-in match as well. So,
Pedro, don't you know this is going to be the greatest thing in professional wrestling since professional wrestling?
I mean, it's the only real professional wrestling company around, right?
Actually, speaking of Okada, now I was reading a few things this morning, and I gotta say this. You know, people need to temper their expectations about Tanakashi's farewell match, the Tokyo Dome. This is not 15, 20 years ago. This is not Okada Tanahashi, the G1. This is not that. It's not going to be that. It's not.
I mean, it's not even like 7 years ago when he beat Kenny Omega for the heavyweight title. Right.
It won't even be that. You know, people really need to, you know, slow your roll a little bit. You know, because it's going to be, you know, this is not going to be, you know, a 45-minute Mac Classic. It's not.
Both of them are slower. I mean, Tanahashi way slower. He can barely move. Jenny, welcome in. Mercedes is probably Jenny. Wrestler of the Year 2025 if she wins the tag team titles, don't you think? For certain.
No.
For certain. She is definitely the Wrestler of the Year. For certain. I heard Zeus and James both talking about it off the air. They both said no one. They said she is the most wrestler of 2025.
Yeah. But these people need to temper their expectations. They need to pull the reins in because this is not going to be, you know, G1 Climax. This is not going to be, you know, not the Tokyo Dome from 10 years ago. This is not that.
You know, it's really sad because, you know, his career started in 1999. You know?
Tanahashi, right?
Yeah. So, you know, it's coming to an end rather quickly. I mean, even like you know, when you know, I mean, with Muta just retiring 3 years ago?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I mean, for the final time, I mean, he was kind of, you know, retired and not retired for, you know, about 6 years before that. But yeah, I mean, he's given so much and, you know, put his body through so much, you know, you can tell it's his, you know, his knees, his back, he's done too much, and he's done too much. When they needed him the most, when they needed somebody the most, he stepped up, and sadly, he's paid for it. So, but God bless him. I mean,
yeah. But I think it should go like this. Okada gives him the Rainmaker. Tanahashi kicks out. Rolls him up for a pin. 1, 2, 3. He goes out a winner. Fine.
Nah, that's not going to happen like that, James. I'm sorry.
I know, but are you going to actually give the win to an AEW contracted wrestler?
Yes, they will.
Sacrilege.
We're lucky it's Okada.
James,
I know.
James, let's see. So let's say
Jungle Boy.
Let's say AEW is you, and New Japan is what's her face? The one who used to be with Johnny Mundo.
Oh yeah, Melina.
Melina.
Oh, Melina, yeah.
There you go. I thought the mixed nuts match was Jack Perry versus Okada. I am so confused. Yes. No, that's the bitten nuts match. That's
the bitten nut.
The chewing nuts match.
Yikes.
Because Jack, never mind.
Who booked that shit? Now, why don't you turn them upside down and bite them in the dick? Okay.
Wrestle Kingdom. Let's see. So we're at 20, right? We're at number 20, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Let me see.
Supposedly their show's got over 50,000 already sold.
What they're saying, yeah. This is their biggest audience in a long time. January 4th. Let's see. They've got 8 matches announced so far. Phantasmo defends the TV title against Chris Brooks. You got the Rambo Never Open Weight 6-man thing. It's that,
6-man gauntlet.
Yeah, the 6-man gauntlet. There's everyone who doesn't have a match is in there. Saya Kamatani versus Shuri for the IWGP Women's and the New Japan Strong Women's titles. They're gonna winner takes all. A 10-man tag team match. Okay, a 10-man tag team match.
Now that's legitimate, New Japan style right there.
Right.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be a New Japan show without a 10-man tag match.
You got
without a 10-man and 8-man and like 4.
Yeah.
It's Bullet Club War Dogs, David Finlay, Gabe Kidd, and Drilla Maloney, and then it says unaffiliated Shingo and Hiromi Takahashi. So there's no more LFI Japan.
I have no idea.
And then versus Andrade, Callum Newman, Great O'Khan, Hinare, and to be announced. So United Empire. Yeah, Zeus, you told me last night that Andrade was with United Empire. That's right.
Yeah.
4-way match to determine the number 1 contender for the junior heavyweight title. Desperado, Kosei Fujita, Taji Ishimori, and Sho. Who's the junior heavyweight champion? Why is it not being defended on the actual show?
Good question.
I think it's I don't know.
Good question.
I thought it was Desperado.
Apparently not. He's in this match to be a number 1 contender. Evil defends the never open weight title against Aaron Wolf. I keep hearing about Aaron Wolf. Who is this dude?
He's an MMA fighter, I think, or a judo champion, something like that.
Takeshita defends the IWGP title. It's IWGP and IWGP Global. Winner takes all against Yota Tsuji. And then Tanahashi Okada is the retirement match.
Well, okay, let's look at this logically.
Okay.
Are you going to have 2 AEW guys actually go over back to back?
They might.
It could happen. Uh,
I put the title on Suji. No.
a lot of the way the press and stuff seems to be going, I get the feeling Suji is winning, but
Okay.
who knows? Who knows?
Right.
Okada's definitely going over Tanahashi, I feel, though.
It says that Doki is the champion.
How?
He won.
I thought that Doki was still hurt.
No,
he came back, but
in October of this year at Road to King of Pro Wrestling Night 2.
Man, I didn't hear any of that shit. When did that even happen? Well, you just told us, but still, yeah. I'm like, when did the fuck? Who? Let's see who he won it from. Desperado.
He beat Desperado. Yeah.
Oh, to make up for that Tokyo Dome thing. So they just had a rematch. They should have just had a rematch. What is this? God,
who's booking New Japan? Is it still Gedo?
Why does it all have? Why does wrestling in 2025 have to always be the most convoluted way to a thing? Like Doki got injured in last year's Wrestle Kingdom or this year's, whatever. So okay, he comes back, he wins the title back. When he comes back, and you just do a rematch, like at the Tokyo Dome, you just do it again, and just tell him don't do that fucking spot this year.
Yeah.
At least don't put your arms down when you're doing that spot.
Yeah.
Just don't do that again.
Yeah, just
right.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
It's not smart. I'm gonna speak like I'm from the Odyssey. It's not smart. It's not smart.
2025, a whole year of us doing this again.
James sounds
I'm shocked.
He's like a whole year of us doing this. What the fuck's wrong with us?
We've been flapping our gums for another year. God.
Terrible.
What was the biggest thing wrestling wise in 2025 for us?
Cena,
yeah, I think that's
Cena. Okay.
That was the biggest story in terms of
tour.
In terms of drawing tickets and stuff. Yeah, it is him.
The heel turn, right? It was a moment, but the turn itself sucked.
Yeah, well, I mean, the whole just last year of his career, it just kind of drew a lot of attention and money. So.
Oh, what about Naomi cashing in at Revolution? That was amazing.
Yeah, that match, the Io Rhea Ripley match at Evolution with the cash in, that whole deal, that's like the best thing, probably. The best thing, maybe. Yeah. I thought that Kevin Owens Sami Zayn match from February was pretty good too, in terms of like a big crazy TV stunt show thing. But
and then the emergence of Dominic as Intercontinental champion, and then
triple main,
just ballistic. Him going to AAA. I mean, that crowd just went ape shit.
I just want to say the WWE getting their hands on AAA has been like one of the best things. It's one of the most entertaining things to watch.
It is the most fun. It is the most fun to watch right, because the fans could not be more engaged. And it's so crazy because you have Dominic Mysterio, the son of Rey Mysterio,
who absolutely sucked at one point.
He's acting like Eddie Guerrero's his dad.
Yeah.
And him and El Grande Americano are the two most over dudes in AAA.
Yeah.
It's the best thing that happened to Ludwig Kaiser, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Out of Gunther's shadow.
Aggregate Studios said Gunther versus Goldberg was the biggest thing of 2020.
Only man I know who begged for a retirement match, got one, and still bitched about it afterwards. What an idiot.
They cut me off. Who's next?
Cut me off. Yeah, well, they gave you a match twice as long as you needed.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't even need to go 20 minutes or whatever it was.
Yeah, he could have gone like 10.
Hey, it's worked out for Gunther in a way. I mean,
it worked out good for Gunther.
Yeah, I agree.
And
but yeah,
and the other good thing is with Goldberg's unhappiness, we're pretty much 99.9% assured he'll never be back. So
right. Thank God. Yeah.
So, but
stick to making facial ticks in your garage. You'll be all right.
Now, all I can hear in my head, Zeus, is Goldberg saying like, "I retired from sports entertainment, but not professional wrestling." And it's him in AEW. Dun, 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 dun.
Please.
Yeah, they won't be able to get that music, I don't think. But they'll have to make up some other bullshit.
Yeah.
But with Liv going down, Liv was poised for a really great run this year.
Yes, she was.
And then she went down. And that allowed Rhea Ripley to move up and Io to move up, and of course, like we were saying, with Naomi moving up, that was
admirable job by Roxanne Perez stepping into stepping into Judgment Day, doing her thing.
Yeah. Her and Raquel were a fun tag team.
Yeah.
I mean, they still are.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the Judgment Days having, they've been really interesting. The stuff in Mexico where, they were, Dom was kind of like siding with, he was saying that Grande Americano was his, his number one guy, his true friend, had his back. And of course, now that looks like that's over with now. So
is Dom hurt?
No.
Okay.
No. I meant because after that one match where that tag match, Dom was mad at Grande Americano at the end.
Right. But I thought he got hurt in that match because Pops gave him a DDT and he landed on his shoulder wrong or some shit.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what they were saying.
Oh, I don't know.
And then the Penta situation, they rushed that. They rushed it and said, they reformed the Lucha Brothers on a video that they sent to AAA, and then the next fucking night on Raw,
he got hurt.
Hurt trying to do a damn, Hurricane Rana from the ring to the floor with Solo Sakaya, and he's
Solo
not somebody you would expect to be basing that move.
The universe was like, they should not be back together.
Yeah.
Universe, I know.
Time into this here.
If Woody would have gone to the police, this would have never happened.
And and Dragon Lee has been, he's benefited a lot. He's pretty.
Yeah,
popular.
he has.
Pretty popular in AAA now.
He is.
Which is interesting considering his family and being a CMLL guy. So it's good that the fans like him. Like the fifth or sixth most there. So
Vikingo has a hell of a year.
The silly emergence of Mr. Iguana this year.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
How about them as a tag team? Him and Lola Vice. Where the hell did that come from?
I don't know, but I'm anything with more Lola Vice, I'm on here for.
Lola Vice, too inappropriate for Chat GPT. Just want to throw that
out. Also, Miss Iguana was a hit. You know?
It's crazy because Bean and I made fun of Mr. Iguana for so many years because he just wasn't any good, you know. He was so bad in the indies and stuff, and then now he just does his little comedy thing. He doesn't have to do anything. Just
Well,
does
he's the
comedy. And
perfect
it's a
sports
huge, yeah,
entertainer.
it's
Yeah.
fantastic. Yeah, it works.
But like didn't like as they were kind of bringing him into AAA, like he didn't really start to get a push, you know, until that Worlds Collide.
Right.
You know that I mean it just went crazy. The you know the whole world watching that Worlds Collide show this year. I mean they you know had like what 8 million views over 3 channels between WWE, WWE Espanol, and the AAA channels, like 8 million views.
Yeah.
I mean, you know it take like 6 months for AEW to get that many views live.
Yeah. Omos and the little guy in that AAA show was awesome.
Which one?
What's the little midget wrestler's name at AAA?
Microman?
Yeah, him and Omos in that battle royal. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was sick.
I don't know if you heard, Pedro, that Omos is part of Dorian's stable now.
Yeah.
I think y'all mentioned something about it to me, but I haven't seen it. I was going to ask you.
That happened in that show last week, right, Zeus? Yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Both of you saw the show last week. I didn't see it. So what happened last week?
Yeah, Zeus.
I got to bring it up.
Yeah, because I don't remember shit. I remember Omos joining Doria's group. I remember Dragon Lee Vikingo, right? Somebody else.
Yeah, so it was in Guadalajara, Jalisco. So they had La Parca and Octagon Jr.
Yes.
Won over Los Americanos, Mr. Iguana and Nino Hamburguesa, and Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde. Hijo del Wagner Jr. defeated Ethan Page. Defended his Latin American title, which was kind of surprising because it really felt like that Ethan Page was going to win that.
Yeah, it did. It was building up to it.
Yeah. And then Pagano and Psycho Clown. They came out with Murder Clown and Dave the Clown.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I guess the Wyatt Six. Yeah.
And Mascarita Sagrada and Pimpinella.
And Pimpy.
They beat the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they were all there. I mean,
that sounds awesome.
They were all over the place too, backstage and front house. They were everywhere.
Carnival of Carnage match.
Yep, and Pimpy came out too, and Pimpy was there. Everybody went nuts for Pimpy.
Yeah. Laredo Kid beat Javon Evans and Jack Cartwheel.
Oh
yeah,
I can't stand.
You would have loved that match, Pedro.
Can't stand Jack Cartwheel.
It was entertaining though.
It was there, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fast paced. It wasn't. Wow, it was 12. It was 12 and a half minutes. It did kind of drag there toward the end.
They were all blown up for moving 900 miles an hour.
Yeah. Then Fabi, Apache, Natalia, and Lola Vice defeated Las Toxicas, Flammer, La Hiedra, and Maravilla.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hijo del Vikingo.
Yeah, man, the AAA Toxic Attraction.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Canned hams.
Canned hams. That's because of all the booty. Yeah, canned hams.
Yeah, they got bad. Hijo del Vikingo defeated Dragon Lee.
Yeah, they booed the shit out of Vikingo again.
Yeah. And then we had in the main event, Pedro, we had 2/3 of the Lucha Underground Trios champions, Rey Fenix and Rey Mysterio, with Penta at ringside, and they defeated Dominic Mysterio and El Grande Americano.
Oh wow!
So,
and El Grande Americano had a babyface moment after the match.
yeah,
He shook Rey
hands with
Mysterio's hand.
Phoenix and Rey.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
He's going after Dom.
Once again, and this brought up the question to us was, it's like, God, why hasn't, what's the knock against, Dragon Azteca Jr.? What's
right? Yeah, we were wondering what happened to him.
Because he didn't wrestle much this year. Like the stuff that I could find, he hadn't wrestled. He might have been hurt, but he wrestled like in the summer was the most recent.
Ray Horus, right? Ray Horus.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's crazy that because he can speak English, pretty good. It's crazy that he hadn't gotten picked up by anybody.
Yeah.
So
and the whole thing that Dorian happened, right? Just the whole thing with Dorian and Omos and
yeah,
all that shit happened.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
it was a good show. I enjoyed it.
It was a lot of fun to watch, and like we said, the crowd interaction. They're so
the crowd was amped.
They were amped. They were invested. The near falls that people are going crazy for. And then like what did I tell you? What was the most popular masks? Grande Americano.
Yeah, you were not lying about that. That shit was everywhere. Everywhere. Everybody was wearing one.
Yeah. Grande Americano, Ray, Penta.
Yeah.
Those were far and away the three most popular masks.
One thing I gotta say though is, Mrs. Pena needs to stay off camera because she looks pickled.
Poor thing.
She's done.
Poor thing.
She looks like, her face don't move.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah, she's been through.
I know.
Yeah, Ray Horus. He has wrestled in AAA about a handful or 3 times this year, or about a handful of times this year. About 5 times this year. So that's not very much use in AAA. It's mostly been in other stuff. He's wrestled in GCW recently.
Yeah. It's just weird. I don't understand the issue why he hasn't,
Must be something going on.
Must be something. Maybe he's just a little. Maybe he can't get stay 100%. Maybe he's got a nagging injury that he needs surgery on or something. And
that's a possibility. Yeah.
That because it just the guys they just don't have they don't have health insurance. So
no.
But I got to see him as Ray Horus in Ring of Honor. That was.
Oh, I even forgot he was in Ring of Honor as Ray Horus. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, they had. Remember, it was him and Bandito and.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Who was the other one?
I remember that. Yeah. Well, I forgot he was in there.
Bandito, yeah, there was that guy that Bandito used to have a lot of matches with. He was in Ring of Honor as well. I'm trying to remember his name. Let me see, because they had a ton of matches against each other. Flamita,
yeah. Who was in Lucha Underground as
Let's see.
Nightclaw.
Nightclaw.
Yeah. So
Wonder what happened to that guy. Who knows?
Apparently he's been wrestling in Great.
Oh,
Great.
Oh, Glee. Yeah.
That promotion is apparently they might be the rumors they might be going under in the near future.
I'm surprised
is that
hasn't
one of the
gone
ones
under
that
already.
you can watch on that
YouTube?
Oh, YouTube is not part of that. The one with Dragon Gate and all that other stuff.
Oh, that I don't know. Yeah, Dragon Gate has their own network.
What's the or DDT? What's that network?
Wrestle Universe. Wrestle Universe is the one that has. No, Glate's not on there.
I thought Glate was part of that. But.
No. They have a lot of shit on that deal, but it's not. They don't have that.
Is that even any good, Pedro?
What? Wrestle Universe?
Yeah.
Let me see what all they have on Wrestle Universe. Hold on. Who knows how I know? Wink, wink. But you get DDT, Noah, Tokyo Joshi Pro, Gon Pro, Marigold, Sendai Girls, Michinoku Pro, Marvelous, Basara, Uptown, Real 01, and Monday Magic, which is just Noah. It's just Noah with guests. I mean, basically.
Right. I'm surprised Michinoku Pro is still around after all these years.
It is kind of crazy because especially the fact that Taka Michinoku runs his own shows sporadically too.
Yeah, I mean,
he does, right?
He has the Just Tap Out.
Yeah,
Taka Michinoku does Just Tap Out, but they don't do too many shows. Like I'm looking at this year, the Michinoku had a show in January, one in March 2nd. See, January 11th, March 2nd, March 15th, May 4th, July 19th, September 14th, October 25th, and then November 16th. So there's a lot of shows it's not that many shows, really. Mariah is part of their thing. They might do other shows that just don't show on here. Who knows?
They got Raw on the 29th here in Orlando.
That's on Monday. What?
Yeah, no.
But I got you a press pass.
I ain't paying no $40 to sit down and watch.
You're going for free. It's a press pass, and you show your press pass. You're like, I'm with Markout Mania podcast. And then Triple H comes up to you. He shakes your hand. He's like, "Tell Zeus we really appreciate that submarine idea."
I tell you, getting a press pass to a big event is a really cool thing. When I was covering MMA and I remember going to XFC Extreme Fighting Championships, and they treated me really well. I think I covered like 3 of their events, and then of course, being there for Glory 9 in New York City at the Hammerstein, and getting to interact with so many legendary kickboxers and everything. It felt really great doing that. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to be a part of that. So
cool. But I will not be. I am not going to the Kia Center downtown Atlanta. No, I pass. I'll watch it on TV.
What if AEW was at your local Five and Dime? No, I'm joking. They're having a parking lot, mixed nuts, I don't know. Something.
I'm scared to check the.
I already saw AEW University of Central Florida. I'm good.
You're scared to check what, Zeus?
I'm scared to check Ticketmaster for the Buffalo.
Which one?
They're in Buffalo on Monday.
AEW or
Raw.
Raw. Okay, I'll look it up for you. I'll look it up for you. I'll do it. I'm not scared.
I heard it's cheaper than that SmackDown that they changed it from. Because that SmackDown was crazy. It was $200 for Upper Deck, man.
No.
Yeah, it was crazy, right?
Let's see here. Okay. So let's see. Sunday, Rochester. Mondays, Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, Sunday is that that's that one of those holiday shows.
Yeah, they're not doing the Garden this year. You notice that?
I mean, I take your word for it.
For the first time in 10 years, they're not doing the Garden because it usually kicks off the holiday tour. Goddamn TKO.
So Zeus, I'm seeing $87, $87, $87, $87, $87, $87, $87, $93, $93, $93, $93.
Just too rich for my blood.
$99, $87, $108, $111.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be more expensive. $117. So let's see.
Where are these seats at though, Pedro?
They're Upper Deck. I can show y'all. Hold on. I'll just show you guys.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to any more wrestling matches ever.
What? Okay, can y'all see it?
Yeah.
Okay. So see like 99.
Yeah.
122, 99, 90, 90, 90, 81. Oh, look, 81. There you go. 90, 90, 90. Well, what about up here?
Heart cam, so.
Oh, look, 72.
Oh, yeah.
72, 87.
That's probably the very last row.
99. Well, let's see what some of these are up here. 144, 235, 300, 190, 311. Yeah, it's pricey.
Yeah.
It's pricey.
I refuse.
So, James, you said you're never.
You notice
going...
I still haven't gone. You notice I still haven't gone to a NXT show.
Yeah, you talked about it.
Yeah.
I refuse. I can't.
So you said you're not going.
I loved going to Full Sail. I loved it. It was good. The price was right, but this shit, no, it's principle. I refuse.
So you're never going to see wrestling again, is what you said earlier.
Right now, the answer is no.
What if it was Dwarfinator's Championship Wrestling?
That's the little people matches that are coming to
Huntsville, Texas, to the Jolly Fox. January something.
What? The Jolly Fox?
To the Jolly Fox in Huntsville, Texas, January 12th. Dwarfinators. No, it's just a nightclub. It's just a nightclub.
The Jolly Fox.
I'm not even making it up. I'll show you guys.
That's when they used to have shotgun Saturday night inside the bars. Remember that?
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you. Catch the high energy. Is Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling, baddest little show. EDW Lucha. Well, look, then it says EDW Lucha live in Huntsville, Texas at the Jolly Fox, 18 plus. The Jolly Fox, Monday, January 12th. Why is it on a Monday? 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. $45 guaranteed floor seats. $30 general admission. Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling early bird prices, and then here you get to see the people.
Early bird prices.
Look at these people. Oh look, they have like actual minis.
Wow, that's Octagoncito and
yeah.
There's Abismo Negra.
Oh shit!
They're gonna have actual.
Look at
that. Like you see the chicken guy. He used to be he used to be in CMLL once upon a time.
Yeah, I think that other dude is too. The dude.
This dude was as well back here.
Yeah, and the one beside him.
Him
and Abismo.
This looks kind of like a mini man or whatever. But
does that say follow the Dwarfinators elsewhere?
Follow the Dwarfinators elsewhere. Dwarfinators Extreme Dwarfinators Wrestling. Book now. Los Mini Enmascarados.
Yeah, I'll book a steel cage match in my driveway. How about that?
Oh my God! So there's going to be a bunch of not see that this thing seems cool if they have the actual minis from Mexico, but I still won't go. But I'm just saying, not at these prices and not for any price because I'm just not going.
I mean that's, I mean especially
it's in a little club. It's in a little club. I mean,
what does it say underneath the ticket price?
Tickets are not refundable unless the show is canceled.
Unless the show is canceled. Okay.
Adults only, 18 plus. Today on Markout Mania.
It's going in a fish tank.
Imagine if they had mini versions of us.
Oh,
God. Mine would have a little ukulele instead of a guitar.
Yeah, ukulele.
Mini Pedro, Mini James, in an Iron Man suit.
Yeah, and he stutters.
Stuttering dwarf. You'd have to fight a Mini Ox Baker.
Oh man!
Oh my God! Yeah. You get the heart punch.
Oh no! He stops. So the Mini Ox Baker stops James's heart with the punch. Okay, stops Mini James' heart.
Then Mini Zeus
brings him back to life.
Brings him back to life. He shocks him. Clear. Called the lightning bolt. Oh my God. Pedro's plucking a ukulele. It's alive! It's alive!
So alive. So alive. Tony is stealing this for sure, is what Ekugate Studio said. Tony is stealing this for sure. Maybe. I don't think so. If they don't seem to steal from us. It's actually the WWE who is stolen from Zeus.
Yeah.
The AEW crowd don't steal from us. They don't.
No, they can't. They can't get through listening to it. We're probably on a banned list.
Yeah. Now, if
AEW sickos do not like us.
I mean, if we were to say, sickos is a great nickname. Oh man, if my fan community called ourselves sickos and one of our fan community held people hostage in their house and one of those people died and it's a true crime, I would still continue to totally call myself sickos. It's such a great fan nickname. If we said things like that, if we had takes like that, or if we were if we said in the month of November, AEW beat the shit out of the WWE. Yeah, maybe.
Oh no! Remember they said they beat him the whole year.
Okay. I didn't catch that one. Maybe Russo for JCW.
That AEW beat the shit out of WWE in the year of 2025 for the whole year.
Well, Zeus, I only have one question for you. was Mercedes in the WWE or AEW?
In AEW.
So there you go. Remember, she's the wrestler of the year.
Okay.
So yeah, let's get into 2025 a bit. Echo Gate Studios. What is your favorite stuff from 2025? What was your favorite match? Your favorite show? Your favorite moment?
What's your favorite moment, Brian?
James and Zeus. What is your favorite moment of 2025? Although I think James has already said it.
You know what mine is?
Naomi cashing in.
Yeah,
I think that is.
That's mine too, because I thought that match was the best match of the year.
Yeah. I mean, and then
I thought that Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley match was incredible.
The Io Shirai Rhea Ripley match, yeah, that was the best.
Yeah, and then the moment happened.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh, here comes Naomi, and she beat the shit out of both of them. I was like, damn, you little stiff, were you?
As soon as I saw Naomi throw Rhea Ripley into the metal post, I was like, I'm like, this is it.
Yeah, she's chucked her too.
She's not hopping back in and stopping this pinfall, you know.
I thought it was excellent.
Naomi had a number of good moments this year. If you go back to Elimination Chamber when Jade Cargill returned after out of action, and when she returned and she beat the crap out of Naomi before that was a great moment. And then when Naomi and Bianca had that scene on TV, remember, where Naomi admitted she took out Jade and all that stuff, and their friendship disintegrated, and then Jade showed up and beat the shit out of her again.
I like the promo with her. I like the promo with her and Adam Pearce when he was there to collect the belt, and then Naomi goes, "I ain't giving you shit."
Yeah.
I was like, yes, Naomi.
Remember Naomi with the little scooter thing?
Yeah, that was hot.
It was a motorized cart.
That was hot.
A motorized sit-down suitcase.
That was in that press that sort of press conference thing, right? It wasn't like a show. It was like a little
it was for a press conference.
Around backstage and little scenes and stuff with it. And you know when she won the Money in the Bank match, that was a good moment too.
Yes, it was. Yeah. It was.
You know, I mean, those are kind of chaotic, crazy ass matches. But the ending where she stole that ending too. She stole the finish, and that was great. And that's why it made so much sense for her cash in to go through, was because she'd been such a good heel, to get to that point.
Echo Gate Studio said if it's just the moment, he likes Heyman picking Seth like over Punk and
that was good.
That was good too. Yeah, the Vision was pretty decent for a while, but then I know Seth got
now they Austin Theory. No.
Well, it's only because Seth got hurt. So
I know.
It's one of those things, you know who else is? I mean, and this person's always kind of good when they're heel, but I think Becky's been doing a pretty decent job as a heel this year.
Let me tell you something. She put over Maxine big time.
Yeah,
big time.
And I don't. I'm not trying to open the door to any politics talk whatsoever. Okay, I just want to preface that. But her parodies of Trump's tweets and social media posts,
funny. It's funny,
and it's funny. So like note perfect.
Yeah, it's funny.
She gets the parody like so right. It's just crazy. Like,
it's funny.
She works it in a wrestling context. So I think she's been doing a really good job. She was the only one that made the women's Intercontinental title like get attention. Was her doing stuff with it?
I
Yeah.
think I thought I would have put money on it that I thought she was going to put over Lyra big time, and instead she
Right.
puts over Maxine.
But it's
You
led to
know,
Lyra Bailey tag team, so I guess there's
right,
that.
right, right, right.
And they seem to be building up something with Bailey. We'll see where that
Hmm.
goes. Sol Ruka got a lot of attention this year as well.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yes,
that crazy finisher.
yeah, the
Yeah,
Soul Snatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
she needs to be up on SmackDown. I like the fact that Last Legend is on SmackDown already. She was beating the shit out of Charlotte Flair yesterday. I loved it. It's awesome.
remind me in the post show to tell y'all about Lash. Just say, Pedro, what's the Lash Legend story? Just remind
Okay,
me in the post show. Okay, I can't say it on the air, but I can tell you on the
gotcha.
post show off the air.
But yeah, I mean, am I a fan that they stuck it with Nia Jax? No, but I get it. I get it. But I think she's going to do big things. If she's pushed properly. Unlike Julia, who they need to take off SmackDown, have her off TV for a month, and then have her re-debut her on Raw because they already ruined her on SmackDown.
But she's
So,
I mean, didn't she just pin Chelsea last night, like in a tag
yep,
match?
yep.
So and
Little
you,
too
you
late,
know the
Pedro. Too little, too late.
okay, but just hear me out for a moment. Hear me out, James. So they've been having her and Kiana James try to get Chelsea's attention for a while, and then a few
Right.
weeks ago they did the thing where she turned around and she beat the crap out of Chelsea outside the ring, right? And
Yeah.
the crowd actually popped for that. And
Yeah.
I told y'all maybe it's like actually working. Like we've been bad mouthing it, but maybe it's actually working since it popped the crowd. And now I didn't see the thing last night, but I just know that she pinned Chelsea Green. What was the
And it was
reaction
quiet.
to it? It was quiet. So, okay.
Crickets.
So there was no pop
Crickets.
like when she attacked her.
No.
Okay.
No. No.
Well, I don't know.
I think you re-debut her on Raw because then she's got a whole bunch of different people she could work with. Oscar, Io, Kyrie, like a bunch of them she could work with over there. Just and you know what? For all you know, people say about her in-ring stuff. Just let her do her thing in ring. Just let her do it.
I'm one again.
Just let her do it.
You can go back through the years and see I have never praised Julia's in-ring work. Zeus
Right.
can back me up on that.
yeah.
I always said she had a lot of
Yeah, but
problems in
nothing else
ring.
is working though, Pedro. Nothing else is working.
Her big thing in Japan was her character work. Her
Right.
character work, that was her big thing. Her ability to work and develop stories up and down the entire roster. That was her big thing. Her, Starlight Kid, Tam Nakano, they were like the ones who were putting in the work to do that stuff, while everyone else kind of was a little behind them on those terms.
Right.
But
Well,
it
have a
hasn't
lean into that, yeah, because
translated.
it's not going to be no, it
Yeah,
hasn't
but
at
I mean,
all.
some of it could be just the translations in her head isn't or whatever. But
Yeah. Well,
uh,
she's not going to get over cutting promos, so scratch that. And find something else. Try something else. Try whatever. Have her do whatever you need to do to get it to work. Because don't let it sit there waste away. Because that's a shame.
well, but okay, what about Stephanie Vacour? I feel like, I mean, they're still having her with what's her face right now, aren't they? With Nikki, she's still stuck in the Nikki Bella thing.
And Raquel, it's going to be 3-way.
Oh man,
Yeah.
James is a lucky wrestling viewer. Yeah, it would only if Bozilla was involved, the only thing that'd make it better for him.
Yeah. I want them to put the strap on Raquel, but it's never going to happen. But I would love it because that creates drama within the Judgment Day.
Right.
Well, I mean, here's the thing, though. If they did that, that would probably break up. That it would probably be the end of Raquel and the Judgment Day. And sadly, I don't. I mean, it's yet to be seen if she can stand on her own. As like, especially like as a baby face.
Unfortunately, I mean, in NXT, she was at her best in NXT when she had Dakota Kai as her foil.
Yeah.
And then we're seeing again on the main roster when she was on her own, not as successful as when she's part of a group. So she needs to be part of something.
Unfortunate. Yeah, but you're right. You're right. Absolutely right.
But I think the balance of her in as the tag team anchor for the women of Judgment Day, I think that makes so much more sense, especially with the attention that they're actually giving the women's tag team title. With Kyrie and Asuka, that's been another fun, entertaining thing to watch this year.
Asuka has been killing it, which is not really a surprise. I mean, and it's just the character stuff, right?
It's great.
That stuff she's killing it on is that stuff. I know she's slowing down a lot in the ring because I mean she's I think she's like 5 or 6 years younger than me, so she's like in her mid 40s, right?
Asuka? Yeah.
So yeah, she's
plus she had the ACL too, so that's going to slow her down.
Yeah, I mean it's not the first time she's had knee and leg issues, so but she's doing a great job. I thought the whole thing with her, Kyrie and Io and Rhea Ripley, she was the one who was really doing the big thing, and everything was working because her dynamic, like everyone just had to be in their role for the thing to work. Kyrie did a decent job, I felt, with some of the stuff.
Well, first of all, Asuka's so charismatic. How could she not?
Rhea Ripley had the easiest job because she just had to be Rhea Ripley, and the people were just crazy for her. Io Shirai should never be put on the spot to do dramatic crying and things.
I've seen better acting from the shark and Sharknado.
Poor Io Shirai.
But yeah, I agree with everything you guys say. Yeah, and especially the whole thing with as the anchor of the tag team at Judgment Day, it's Raquel. You're right, and it does it. And there's drama there already with Liv coming back and Roxanne. So let's see how it plays out.
And
if Raquel's forced to make a choice. Either Liv or Roxanne. Who knows?
You see, because there's still unresolved stuff from when right before Liv got hurt. Where Roxy was bringing Dom chicken tenders and
that
has not been fully addressed, and so we'll just have to see how things move forward with the.
Does that lead to a Liv face turn?
The chicken tendies have not been addressed.
Yeah, I think that would. I think that would lead more to, Liv would, go full, super heel, and Roxanne would be kicked out.
Right.
Liv's return recently in that John Cena match with Dom, where Dom won the title back, the Intercontinental title.
Yeah,
that was great, and I love that post show thing with them calling her and Dom calling John Cena John Wiener.
Yeah,
you were mentioning the Judgment Day. Finn had a little viral moment over the summer and stuff with him and the Mr. Iguana and the battling puppets. Yeah, battling puppets.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was silly, very silly.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, you had kids going nuts, and now you have You can buy Layeska and Demonito on WWE Shop.
But of course, if you can't market it, why do the story?
And it's weird. Puppets have are a big thing this year because the moment I remember the most from AEW this year, I didn't see that much AEW, of course, but one of the only things I remember from AEW this year was Mercedes versus Harley Cameron, when Harley Cameron pulls out the puppet, and this is the thing
Oh
that
yeah,
I'll just lose their shit, was her little puppet. So puppets, big deal in wrestling this year.
For me, the only thing that that stands out, well, is two things, and they're both just terribly done. Was the what was it, a screwdriver to guy's ear, and then the fucking
fuck, Darby Allin and Moxley,
and the fish tank.
The fish tank. They
oh
were
my
just
god,
terrible.
That fish tank was ridiculous.
Next year they really need to either do away with Judgment Day or shake it up big time. Maybe Dom Lee, JD finally versus face Finn. I don't know what's gonna happen with Finn, but I mean, he's been fine. He's been good in his role and stuff, but he's not going to get a main event push.
Yeah, he's never going to get that main event back.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with his his talent or anything like that. It's just one of those things. He's just not that person. So,
well,
I think his time came and passed.
Yeah, I mean, what you would need to invest in him it'd be a lot of time to build him back up to where he's a credible single star.
To be honest with you, the last time they had to make Finn, really, in my opinion, was the Damian Priest angle. He would have had to have beaten Damian Priest for the title for it to have worked out. That's the last chance in a way. And they didn't do that, so it's I
mean, even when he was the first ever Universal Champion, it was like, Well,
because he got injured. He got injured in the match, so he had to vacate it immediately.
Yeah.
They should have pulled an audible.
Ink blot. Yeah, you're a forgotten ink blot in history. So,
should have pulled an audible.
I think with it's going to be even harder now because you got people like Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker and Obafemi coming up and Trick Williams and et cetera. So it's hard, It's hard.
Studio said, but it's not about Finn really. It's about repackaging JD or doing away with them. Yeah, I mean,
the
story might be. It might be a little bit like the Bloodline. It might be reaching its logical conclusion and on to something else in the future.
I'm just waiting for Obafemi and Riyadh. The Royal Rumble's in Saudi. That sucks.
I would never talk about the passing of the wrestlers that passed away this year. Is pretty big list.
Well, yeah, the biggest one of all, right? Hogan
died in July.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That was a big one.
It was only
Hogan, Black Bart too, right? In Black Bart Pals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, January 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Colonel De Beers.
Yeah, really? Colonel De Beers, man.
It was in January too. We lost Bill Mercer and Bob Caudle.
Yeah, Bob Caudle. Yeah.
Osamu Nishimura.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah.
Steve Mongo McMichael.
Yep.
Yeah, I was sad. That was sad.
Hall of Fame Chicago Bear.
And Four Horsemen.
And Sabu.
Oh yeah, Sabu.
Yeah.
And, James, I saw this announced by Rob Van Dam. He's now the father of twins, and one of them's name is Saba for Sabu.
Really?
Yeah. The other one is named Karma.
Karma and Saba. Okay. Well, lay off the weed, buddy. Yeah. Jeez.
And you know it's on the heels that was I guess it was 2 weeks ago. Rob turned 55.
Is it me or does he look a lot older than that?
I mean, he's a month younger than me, so.
But he looks like he's. Well, I mean, he's RBD. I mean, he flew all over the place, so his body's probably broken.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he put his body through hell, and that
Yeah.
that one injury. That one
Yeah.
injury put him out for. It could have put him out for a year, but.
Actually, I wonder who's more broken, him or Kenny Omega.
I think Omega.
Yeah, Omega's in really bad. Or he looks the way he moves. It's just terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't been wrestling as long as Rob Van Dam,
Right.
but how long has Kenny Omega been wrestling? Let me see when he made his debut.
I think you're around 20 years, right?
2001, it seems. No, 2000. 2000.
There you go.
At the age of 16.
26 years.
Smith began training with Top Rope Championship Wrestling, a local Winnipeg promotion run by Bobby J. About a year later, he made his professional debut in 2000 at the age of 16. So he was 16 years old when he made his.
Wow.
He initially portrayed a Hawaiian surfer character. That is interesting.
You could have stayed with the Sandman.
What was it? What was that guy's name that was a surfer in that Herb Abrams UWF?
Oh my God, that was the big blonde haired dude. That was saucy bastard too.
Somebody else too, right?
Yeah. Ray. His real name is Ray something, but I forgot his gimmick name.
And now I gotta look this up.
Yeah. Because remember when the Sandman used to carry a surfboard?
Yeah, that was really, really short amount of time, wasn't it?
Yeah, real short. You got rid of that real quick.
It wasn't King Kaluha, was it?
No.
No. Let's see. Sunny Beach.
That's it. That's it, Sunny Beach.
Richard Rick Allen.
There you go. Something like that, yeah. I think his name is Ray.
His Sunny Beach was his name in UWF,
Sunny
but he also
Yeah,
Sunny Beach. That's it.
He was one half of Wet and Wild with Steve Ray.
Ah.
That's where I got the Ray from. There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Herb Abrams. Oh my God.
Yeah,
we're gonna sell out. We're gonna sell out this building in Florida. They had 17 people. That was hot.
You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. I mean,
such a con man.
Yeah.
I mean, he was able to take advantage of. I mean, just every ounce of potential goodwill and. I mean, just the biggest shyster that
I mean, it still amazes me that he got all these people to work for him: Bruno, Andre, Morocco, Foley, Snooker, Dr. Death. He got all these people to work. How the hell did he do that?
Well, it was it was at that time where there was a lot of new guys that were getting spotlights in WWF and WCW.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of guys that were, looking for work in the States, and there wasn't, a lot of, territories had gone under.
Yeah.
So,
true.
And plus, nobody else was talking about doing a pay-per-view or anything. I mean, he had the the vision of what you want to hear. It's like, okay, well, I could get in on the ground floor of something great. And it's got this name that's, the name is already established. If we can, if all this, runs together, it could be big, and
That's
there was
another thing. How did you get the UWF name too? Because wasn't that trademarked?
that the whole thing is with I don't know. I mean, there's stuff that that the Turner Crockett team they never really pursued litigation over stuff like that like WWF did.
Omega's first gimmick could have been a surfer, and he could have stood on a bushi like he was a surfboard.
He probably did.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
I used to have an idea of a masked wrestler who was like a skater, and he would ride on there would be a mini, like a midget wrestler, and they would call them the skateboard, and they would ride on the back of the mini wrestler.
Brutal, Pedro.
That was a little comic book idea.
Yeah. Okie doke.
But because literally it was the Universal Wrestling Federation that Turner or Crockett bought that went to.
That was Mid-South, right?
Right, it was Mid-South that was but Crockett bought it. He bought it out. So I'm surprised WCW didn't do anything with that name. And they didn't the dudes with attitudes.
Yeah. There you go.
They should have hit Vince up for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe they never trademarked it in WCW.
That is true. Right. Because I always wondered, I said, how the hell did Herb Abrams get to call his company Universal Wrestling Federation when that was Mid-South's name, UWF, after they morphed into a name?
I think that UWF in Japan predated that. Maybe. So I think it, I think it just because it wasn't an active name.
Right.
I felt like they probably felt like it wasn't worth pursuing, and probably suing Herb Abrams is probably a
lost cause.
Blood from a turnip,
Ooh, Herb Abrams, the only man who could put Tony Khan to shame.
Hey, Tony Khan with no money.
Right, yeah. No, but he would do as much cocaine as Tony Khan, if not more. So.
Yeah.
What's that? Cocaine?
It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. You're no good.
Cocaine. Oh, sorry.
Cocaine in the membrane.
Will there be cocaine involved in the Mixed Nuts Mayhem at World's End?
I can't.
And y'all say that's tonight, or is it tomorrow? One of those.
No, it's tonight. You wanted me to jump on the train. Yo, come down.
What?
Like, hell no. Not happening. No.
According to Dave Meltzer. Okay, according to Dave Meltzer.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
The booking of AAA's the show last week was handled by Jeremy Borash and The Undertaker. They worked with Conan and Dorian Rodan and went through them to make sure the ideas worked based on AAA history and Mexican pro wrestling culture. According to Dave Meltzer.
Whatever they're doing, they're all working together. It is firing on all cylinders because
it's working.
Nuts.
It's working.
I mean, there's like 12,000 people at that show.
Yeah, it was packed. It was packed.
It was packed.
Now I'm curious.
It was packed, and they were excited. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, they were into the show. They were into it. This wasn't like Survivor Series, 43,000 stirring up in the air. Yeah.
When me and Pedro were watching, Puma, that guy wearing the Puma sweatshirt, in that
Oh
other
yeah,
show.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I mean that guy loves El Grande Americano so much. It's just crazy.
Man, it's
Um,
ridiculously over.
yeah.
Now, I'm curious. I'm curious. In contrast, uh, how's business with CMLL?
CML has been. I mean, they've been having a great business all year, but they
Yeah,
always do. That's the thing.
they always sell out every show, right?
I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be like at 100% every show, but like
Right,
they pretty much. I mean, their business model is pretty foolproof. I mean,
Yeah, because the tickets aren't that expensive.
right, right.
the stuff Zeus brought up before on another episode, I think, is the stuff that would bring CML down. I think one day is if like stuff happened to the buildings, right, or
Right.
something like that, like where they, because then that would hurt their business model, right? But
But
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. They own Arena Mexico, right?
they own Arena Mexico, Arena Coliseo, Arena Puebla,
Oh,
Coliseo,
so they're good
Arena.
to
Like
go.
they own
Yeah,
all their buildings. Like if you
right.
see CML perform somewhere, I don't mean the wrestlers, but like if CML is doing a CMLL show, they own the building. Like, so it's all money for them. Like
And
it's
Yeah,
all
and
profit.
you know this is
pure
this is
profit.
like those shows where from the 70s and the 80s where it'd run down that stuff that uh Paul Bosch you know his numbers, the overhead was so low because he didn't have TV production.
Right.
Right.
He was getting is still getting great ticket prices, five, between like $5 and $10 tickets, but he's selling 18,000 seats, and and then he's paying, it showed all the numbers, but it's like you're just making pure money running regular wrestling shows and not having to worry about a big TV production. So I think CMLL is closer to that because it's not like they've got a network deal, or
Right.
that they're not regular on YouTube anymore or anything. They don't have a huge they don't have any hype on social media.
Right.
Not in America.
And now they're getting money from AEW, right?
Right. But
Yeah.
the thing with CMLL is they still remain like like if people have a tradition of like their families have a tradition of going to watch a baseball game or something every day and stuff like that. It's kind of like that every whatever day the families will go out. Maybe it's Friday, maybe it's the Monday show, maybe it's the Sunday show. They go to around Arena Mexico, or they go to this or that, whatever one, and they all do their usual thing. I mean, y'all can remember old CML shows. Sometimes the people aren't even paying attention to the wrestling; they're just eating and drinking and just kind of
they're joking around having.
It's just a place to be at, right? Right.
And then there is that time period before 2020, before COVID, where they were regularly streaming all their shows live on YouTube for free, right?
Yeah.
During that time period, they became like a tourist thing because they would have like tour packages, and people would just part of the Mexican tour packages. They would go, they drop the people off at Arena Mexico to the show. Like
I know exactly what you're saying, Pedro. It's like people used to go to Yankee Stadium, the tourists, and they don't even pay attention to the game. It's just they're there. You know?
It's just a thing for them to see, right? They'd be like, "Oh, we're taking stuff," and there's a lot of cheap food, cheap beer, cheap this and this for them to eat, and they get to see like half naked ladies, and they get to see people do all this crazy shit, and they'll be like, "Oh wow, that was wild," and So they probably still get stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you have, and then you have the people, you have this crazy, insane, hardcore fan base that known as the AEW fans and the stuff who just in the last 2 or so years suddenly like, oh, CMLL, I never heard. I mean, I always knew about them. It's like how they are.
It's like the same people who knew all those years about New Japan. Oh yeah, I watched them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They say that and then they go, oh well, who's this guy? Oh, who's that
Right,
guy?
right. Who's Okada? Who's Gabe Kidd? What?
Well, but my point is, they're now making treks to go to Arena Mexico, so they can be like, "Oh, I was at Arena Mexico."
Right,
So now you have them making trips to go to this thing. So, yeah. So really, it's just if the family stuff changes or if disaster happens to the infrastructure of those arenas, because they're old arenas.
Yeah.
I mean, and they got old equipment. I mean, it's not like they have state of the art looking production. So
yeah, it's not the Garden. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the one of the best periods that I know that we when we were keeping up with CMLL more, it was just kind of because they had the working agreement with Ring of Honor and
yeah.
New Japan, and Fantastic Mania would come around, and we were all watching the New Japan network, and and those were fun. Those were fun shows, and remember how over Caveman was?
yes.
Yeah.
Caveman was over. They were selling the
Carbonario, yeah.
His big Bone Club. And remember Show and Yo would become the Tempura Boys. They had a mask gimmick with long pants.
That's right.
For that they would break out for Fantastica Mania. Of course, Desperado would bring out El Namahagwe for Fantastica Mania, and it was just it was a good synergy. And then of course the people at Ring of Honor, they really saved that New Japan show I went to in Charlotte. And then of course they worked with the NWA for the Crockett Cup in 2018. And they sent Stuka Jr. and Guerrero Maya Jr. to be a tag team in there, and and I got to see Yuji Nagata and Shiro Kojima, not Shiro Kojima, Kojima,
yeah.
And so that it was there was a time where they were really you're talking about sadly all three of those groups aren't what they were anymore. Of course, I mean essentially Ring of Honor is dead. It's just being its rotting corpse is being dragged around the country by AEW.
What are you talking about? It's the most of our life has ever been. Oh my god!
Women's champion has been.
What are you talking about? The greatest women's champion since Mercedes Moné holds the belt.
She's been there for 2 years, and you can't name 3 people she's wrestled.
Unfortunately, one of the worst matches I saw this year was Athena defending the Ring of Honor title in Japan against Thekla in Stardom. That was early 2025. That was one of the very worst matches I saw this year. I hated that match so much. I hated it so much. It was 2 people cosplaying all the 90s All Japan women stuff they'd seen in like the worst possible way. It was terrible. I disliked it immensely.
Yeah.
No good. No bueno.
But was it worse than seeing what was that? What was that? The Women of Honor champion.
Oh no! Well, that I was talking about from this year. No,
Yeah, I
you're
know
talking
this
about
year, but I'm saying
Kelly
was that
Klein
worse
versus Britt Baker live was the worst match I've ever seen live in person. Yeah, that's the worst match I've ever seen live in person. That was in 2019. Yeah, that was her name, right? Kelly Klein. I
Yeah,
think that was her name. Yeah.
Boy, she up and disappeared after that.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I got that beat, Pedro. I saw Jay Cargill in AEW, and that was atrocious. Horrible.
You also,
Horrible.
James, don't forget, you also got to see a terrible Britt Baker match live in person.
I was so disappointed.
Her and Thunder Rosa.
Her and Thunder Rosa, yeah.
So
They had no soul to each other. That was disgusting.
Neither of us are alone in seeing a terrible Britt Baker match live in person.
Horrible.
You know, her character work wasn't bad in AEW. You know, there was some stuff that was you know, kind of fun to watch with her and Tony Schiavone. That was, you know, that was kind of fun. But you know, that's you know, that was then. This is now, and now
That
she's you know sitting around, you know, doing nothing,
collecting a paycheck. Yeah.
Yep.
I can't see her in WWE either because the attitude won't go over.
I do want to say real fast before since we're talking about
they don't need her. They don't need her.
Since we're talking about 2025, Stardom did amazing business this year. The biggest show in Japan attendance wise was Wrestle Kingdom back in January, right? So in the Tokyo Dome. The second biggest was the Stardom show where Tam Nakano retired, her retirement show. Her versus Saya Kamatani. That's the second biggest show in Japan this year. And they just did monster business behind Saya Kamatani, the first woman to win the overall MVP for the Tokyo Sports for a year. And they just did really big business. That doesn't mean the stuff has been necessarily great, but she did all that TV stuff. She was on all. She was a regular appearing performer on this variety TV show on network television in Japan, and that just boosted their sales just like through the roof. And
you know who we got to mention too, Pedro? Who had a good 2025, despite where he used to work? Ethan Page.
Who?
Ethan
Page. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, huge difference.
Yeah.
I mean, he's oh yeah, Echo Gate. Yeah, what? Yeah, shut up, Brian.
I think that was a different year, though.
I was looking to see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Deathmatch live, but I thought Ethan Page had a good 2025.
Oh yeah,
no, yeah.
Him and Chelsea Green.
I mean, because you know, I've said it before. I mean, he's made the North American title more important than the NXT
the main title. Yeah.
I mean, he's
no argument there.
He's traveled the miles. He has gotten into that heel persona. He's not trying to be a cool hero. Cool heel. He's
right.
He's hated.
He's straight up heel. Yeah.
He wants to hate. You know, he's not El Grande Americano. You know, he wants the Mexican crowd to hate him. He wants the NXT crowd to hate him. He's not playing sides. He's not doing any of that. He is out for himself. And
old school.
He's cutting promos with passion and fire, and that's what you have to have. Is, you know, somebody who's willing to go all out and you know, is it perfect? No, but nobody is ever perfect. But
he was
better than where he was.
He was a nothing burger in TNA. He was a nothing burger in AEW, and then he's just been like he just turned everything around in NXT. He could. I mean, I think he could translate to the main roster fairly easily, but you'd have to have something for him to do. That's the thing with everyone. They need stuff to do. This has been the problem most of the year for, like, say, Julia and Stephanie Vicur. They didn't have things for them to do. They put belts on them, but it wasn't really things for them to do. Everyone needs things to do.
With that in mind, Pedro.
Yes.
With that in mind, do they think they dropped the ball with Obafemi on the main roster?
I mean, they can drop the ball with anyone. I mean, it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, they have a history with that, but it's not really going to matter to their business at the moment. It's not going to hurt their business at the moment.
No, because if I'm Obafemi, I don't mind sliding back into NXT.
Right.
Because you have the main rosters are actually pretty bloated. I mean, we got so many Samoans right now. There's they had to put the Usos back together. There's just so many people.
Yeah.
There's so many singles people on the two shows that it's just kind of it's kind of crazy to bring up anybody from NXT right now without putting people down there.
When Zeus mentioned the Usos coming back together, all I can think about was that thing last week we were saying to fight Jey Uso, have the heel tell them to turn the music on in the middle of the match. So he starts doing this impulsively.
Like he's about to beat CM Punk for the world title, and CM Punk, like, he has like a remote, in his hand. It turns the music on, and he has to get up and start yeeting. He can't win a match because every time he goes for a pinfall, the music starts.
A question pops into my mind. This year, okay, the years before this year, they had the Bloodline and they had the Cody Rhodes chase, right?
Mm-hmm.
This year, they've had the John Cena thing. There doesn't really seem to be something on deck to really carry it next year. Like, just
unless something naturally progresses. Unless something progresses naturally, or I mean,
but like recently they've had things sort of that they positioned in place to carry the load, right? We don't see them really positioning something. Like, nothing seems to feel that way at the moment, where it's going to really carry it.
They got Drew McIntyre versus Cody Rhodes. That's coming up in a few weeks.
But that just feels like more just Cody Rhodes title reign.
In Germany, hold on, Pedro, hold on. In Germany, in the 3 stages of hell match, right?
Okay.
If you want to ride something, if you want to start to build and ride something as your main storyline, have Drew go over and have this be the start of the Cody heel turn.
Cody heel turn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Is there anything else left to do? Is there anything left for him to do?
There's no baby face as over as him at the moment, though. It seemed like
that is true. That is true.
That's a rare commodity at the moment. Like, anyone, like, I don't know, like, who's going to take his place as the baby face, the top baby face?
No, that's a good question. Well, if he shows up to work, could have been Randy Orton, but still.
Randy Orton's old, and no, I'm just
yeah. No, he is.
He's probably younger than us, but still.
Well,
still
he's got a lot
of
miles on him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of miles on him.
Because I say that because he's
he's 45. He's 45.
Some injuries.
Yeah.
There has to be something they have to ride. That's a Pedro's point. There's got to be something that carries them, at least for a little bit.
Rollins versus Roman. Not sure how long Rollins is out. That's still in the wings.
Cody's the biggest, baby face overall.
Right.
With Cena gone.
Yeah, the company. Yeah.
He just cannot. He cannot let other guys shit on him anymore. No more of that. You cannot, because it makes people lose faith in you when you roll over for the fucking Rock and John Cena. I mean, Cody eventually did get his moment back from John Cena, but it was still, it was good guy Cena.
Right.
He didn't get, it wasn't as satisfying because the bigger story was that Cena was going into that with the music and the fans behind him and everything, and it didn't matter that he lost. It didn't help Cody much at all. And,
right. No, I definitely what you're saying, Zeus. Yeah.
Between the fucking Rock thing and the heel Cena thing, that that's it didn't help. In the eyes of the fans to make him a great big baby face. So
Echo Gate Studio said Braun Punk night 1, Roman versus Cody night 2 after Roman wins the Rumble and now is chasing is probably best they have right now. It doesn't.
I like the Rollins Roman thing, Brian, but the only problem with Rollins and Roman is that you got to have both of them on the show.
Well, then they both have health issues, so
they both have health issues, and it's Roman has the ultimate part-time schedule.
And this
so it's hard to carry a year-long storyline where one of the guys isn't there.
I mean, it's kind of a problem they're going to have going forward. The biggest stars are aging out, right? They're all in their.
Hence why Braun Breaker should beat CM Punk for the world title on the first show on that new Raw show on that new Netflix Raw in January or whatever that show coming up is. Have them win. Have them win. Fucking start the new year off like that.
But that, like, I mean, I feel like that the appeal of Dom is massive. I mean, he's a year or two away from being able to be.
Oh man, can you imagine Dom winning the Royal Rumble, like the pop?
That'd be hot.
Like what Zeus is saying, like if things play out naturally in the next 2 years, let's say he ends up retiring Ray, he ends up this and this, and he comes back around to being babyface naturally, and the crowd just loses it when he wins the Royal Rumble, and then at Mania he has to do it without cheating, or maybe he still does it lying and cheating and stuff. Who knows?
That's the only way he's got to do it because that's his whole MO. So, Don should always be cheating. Always. ABC, always be cheating.
Right?
Always be cheating.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because even Eddie was able to cheat as a good guy.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Just that the bring in the chair, hit it on the mat and throw it to his opponent, and then the referee turns around.
Yeah. Always be cheating. ABC.
And Dom has the loaded mask.
Oh right,
right. That's right. Yeah.
That's an element. That's Mass Superstar. That's one of his things. Was the loaded mask. Just like all the the great heel, the great masked heels from America, they all did that.
So let me ask you guys a question then. Oh yeah, I should love the spoiler. Let me ask you guys a question then. If Braun Breaker doesn't beat CM Punk on the next Raw in a few weeks, do you have him win the Royal Rumble?
Maybe. I don't know.
Braun win the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, if he doesn't beat Punk.
I don't know. It just it depends on what they're doing with Brock.
Oh
I forgot about him.
I don't know if they want to bring him in for a run at WrestleMania. You know,
Right.
so if that would actually be pretty big news overall if Brock Lesnar wins the Royal Rumble.
Right.
You know,
haven't challenged Cody.
It's somebody, you know, or Punk. I mean, I think they kind of need to, you know. I think Cody needs a good run, and I don't see him going over Brock. So I would keep Cody away from Brock personally, because you know Cody's he's not.
Or how about this, Zeus? How about a Braun Breaker beats CM Punk for the world title, and then Brock Lesnar wins the Royal Rumble, and then it's Lesnar and Breaker.
Well, then what are you going to do with all these other people? Because you're making it a real Paul centric fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah,
that is true. That is true.
That's
true.
That's a lot of Heyman.
That is true. I didn't think about that. That is true. Yeah, people might bitch and moan. I didn't get that spot. Yeah.
Well,
it's my turn to win the belt.
That's TNA. That's TNA.
That's TNA.
I put in the time. I get my watch.
I put in the time. It's my turn. I set up the ring. I sold the peanuts. I folded the t-shirts. Give me the goddamn strap.
I mean, if Shark Boy was still in TNA, he'd probably be world champion.
He probably would have had a transitional run at some point. Yeah, I mean, Steve Mac and Cheese got a run. So
Steve Mac and Cheese got a run. That's atrocious. And they fucked up the Santana thing. They built that whole thing up for what?
They messed it up more than once. So it's. They
should have pulled the trigger on the Long Island show. Yeah,
but hey, that's wrestling. That's wrestling.
Yeah, that's why we watch it.
Change.
Yeah, I know. This is why we watch it. This is why we need the Horsemen versus the Midnight Express. We need the good shit.
Don't say Horsemen right now.
All right, how about Tully and Arm?
I can't unsee it. You cannot
unsee it.
Yeah, I know. It looks like shit, man. Hey, Zeus, man, redesign that shit. Come on.
Zeus, redesign it. Let them steal it. Not give you credit.
Right, yeah.
So this is the last Markout Mania for 2025. We'll see you guys.
Ooh, another year. Wow.
2026. Anything going on this week for y'all?
Hold on.
James, what you got going on this week?
First, I got to be a little selfish with something. Okay. I got to knock on wood for making it an entire year.
Yes, we are very glad that you made it another year.
Yes, we're very happy about that.
Yes. But thank you for indulging me.
Right.
You're
a giant pain in the ass, but we love you.
I get that a lot. Woo!
You have anything coming up this week? You got any like New Year's Eve
stuff to drop? I have a New Year's Day Real House Radio special. All six Real House Radio DJs from across the U.S. are going to mix simultaneously. I'm going to start off on the East Coast and end on the West Coast. All of us are going to do an hour live. So, yeah.
That's going to be cool.
So it should be good. Yeah, it should be cool. But other than that, I'll be watching shitty wrestling and reporting on it with you guys. Yeah!
Yeah.
He's going to report on it because we got him a press pass and he's going to Raw.
I'm going to Raw.
I think they did away with all the press stuff in WWE this year.
They probably have.
Which was smart. They don't need internet dorks,
asking them
coming
dumb
in and asking
questions.
stupid questions that nobody wants to answer.
Yeah. They got
what
guys on
is-
the payroll that leak their own shit now.
yeah. Zeus, you got anything going on this week?
Are we doing Art Jam this week?
I believe so.
Yeah.
So. I think that's the
I'm
only
down for
stream I have. Don't have Music Monday. I don't have Looking at Cards. I don't have Pedro Boyd live on Wednesdays. So it's just Art Jam. So my next stream will be in 2026. Be Art Jam with Zeus. Last night Zeus worked on amazing a Greek Sparta warrior. James, you should see it. It's amazing. It looks awesome.
Oh yeah, what?
And I just
you should call Christopher Nolan, have him redesign the Odyssey helmet.
Yeah,
fuck out of here with that bullshit. Jesus.
James, I mostly just showed people records last night. I was holding up records.
Oh really? Man, you was breaking out the vinyl?
I was busting out some of the vinyl, yeah. But
nice.
I showed James' favorite purchase I made this year when it comes to vinyl was the Star Trek soundtrack, the original.
Good man. You're a good man, Pedro. There you go.
I want to thank Echo Gate Studios and Jenny 4445.
Brian Blair and Jenny. No Mercedes, her name. No.
The wrestler of the year, Mercedes.
Yeah.
And I want to thank any lurkers or anyone that's been out there. Thank you for watching us. Hope everyone has a very happy, safe, but happy New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Everyone take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And adios.
We'll see you 2026, baby.